Hey, I wanted to have a bit of a conversation with you today about certain um, ways that people believe and the question on whether or not a person's belief in God can carry them further than if they do not have a belief in God. Now, there are certain non believers that would tell you that there is a detriment to believing in a higher power. But science has often shown us that a human being that has a belief in a higher power will not only do good, but do great. Not everyone, but of course, there are some exceptions to every single rule. And if that's proven through science that a belief in a higher power carries you further, has you more fulfilled than just belief in yourself, then you would say that a belief in the structure of God is a belief in the structure of success. I For those people who say, well, why don't you just believe in yourself? You can believe in yourself, but when you start thinking of yourself as a higher power, they have a term for that. It's called narcissism. And there's never been a person who's ever said that there's a healthy narcissist. Believing yourself to be in higher power also ends up with confusion, because at the end of the day, you'll realize that you're no more than a human. Realization sets in for everybody unless you have some sort of chemical imbalance where reality never would cross your mind. So when you say that there is no such thing, or that you can't believe in a higher power, you can't believe in God, you're pretty much dooming yourself to a life of unfulfilled expectations, unfulfilled happiness, because there are times where you'll sit back and you'll ask why you're going through a particular difficulty. And if you're rested in the faith, if you're rested in God, you're rested in your soul, knowing that God has a plan. And in that plan, his works are always greater than our desires. When you sit back to yourself and you say that God loves me, God, the creator of all, has designed me, brought me to life, has me walking this earth as an individual in a sea of other individuals. And he has a design for me specifically. Well, then I don't know how you could ever feel alone. I don't know how you could ever say to yourself that, that the world is so terrible that you no longer want to be on it. Because the creator of all designed you, gave you the ability to be out in this world, to witness and be a part of, and to make changes according to his plan. You're special, man. When you have a belief in God, it makes you special. Because then you realize that you are touching infinity. And while touching infinity, man, it's a wonderful feeling. Even when you're going through your hardships, you can feel as low as you want to, but if you know that you're walking with God, you're touching the universe metaphorically. And that's a beautiful thing. Part of the reason why I say towards the end of most of my videos is that somebody loves you is because when you feel that there is no higher power, you're always alone. And I say to you, somebody loves you because God does. God always has. Even through the things that you may do wrong, the things that God knows that you will do wrong, God still loves you. And he wants you to understand what you're about to do and to stop it before you do it. You have free control to do the right and the wrong thing. God gives you that as a design. It's a design of a human. It's the flaws of a human. So do the right thing. Be right. Treat people right. That's why I say that. Because that little thing that's in the back of your head telling you to do the right thing as opposed to the wrong thing, that's the design of God telling you that you have the ability to be better. So be better, do better. Love, and know that somebody loves you. Talk to you later.